Squaddies, welcome back to the channel. As always, I am D, and today we're going to be starting the new Monday series. After, like I said last week, with Ancestors Legacy, I decided to move on from that. It's just, some of the stuff was just getting frustrating. It wasn't as much fun, so it's still a good game. I just wanted to switch to something else. To that idea, I'm going to be switching over to this. This is Rimworld, called a story generator by Tynan Sylvester. The basic storyline is, this ship here in the background, you were a part of that ship. It crashed, or it was destroyed, and you crash land on the planet, this planet back here. And you have to survive. Now there's a couple of different types of comments. This series is going to be about 20 minutes long, each episode, except for this first one, of course, because I'm going to go through all the basics, and then we'll go on. And I'll probably do about 20 minutes from the start of the colony. Now there's four different scenarios actually, sorry. There is the crash landed, which is the basic stuff. This is all you start with: 800 silver for money, 50 packaged survival meals, which is pretty good, 30 medicine, 30 components, a bolt action rifle, a revolver, a plasteel knife, flak pants and vest, advanced plasteel helmet, 1 random pet, 450 steel, 300 wood, and map has 3 steel chunks, 720 steel, and 7 packaged survival meals scattered around. There's also a lost tribe, which is a little bit more difficult because you start with 5 people as opposed to 3, but you're much less advanced. So you only have 200 silver, you have 400 pemmican, which is a different kind of food, 20 herbal medicine, which is not quite as good as what the others start with, a wooden club, a steel equa, which is a Zonde style knife, a jade knife, 2 short bows, a pila, a throwing spear, 3 random pets, and 500 wood. You can also do Rich Explorer, which is extremely difficult because this is one person. You start with 1 people, you start with research of gun turrets, which is not bad, but you also have 2,000 silver, 30 gold, which is even better, 40 packaged survival meals, 30 glitter world medicine, which is like some of the high-end, super high-end stuff, 30 components, a charge rifle, a random pet, 450 steel, 300 wood, not bad. You also have naked brutality, because you start naked and you have nothing to start with. We're going to do crash landed just because that's the standard one. Now you also have your AI storyteller. You have Cassandra Classic here, who's the basic starting mode. She's very good about following a story progression of slow build up into a big climactic thing. We also have Phoebe Chillax. This is just super relaxed, at least at the lower difficulties. And then Randy Random, who is just, what can I do that would make this funny? Or what can I do that just doesn't make any sense? I'm going to stick with Cassandra on medium. Could also do merciless mode, where every challenge turned up to extreme levels unlocks automatically when you reach specific milestones. However, you can unlock it now. I don't actually have it unlocked, so I can't do it personally. You can also do reload anytime, because normally this is kind of like an Iron Man game. Also commitment mode, which is even more so. We're actually going to turn commitment mode on. Alright. And there, once I click, now that I've clicked next, we have a world seed. We'll go with howitzer. Slightly turn up the rainfall and leave the temperature where it is. Globe coverage, I'm going to set it to 50% because that's just normally what I do. So this will generate 50% of the world for us in just a second. Alright, and we're here. So we have this half of the world to work on. So we have including the Grand Endless Blue Donkey. Alright, what we want to do is we want to look for a good area. to settle in. You also want to be careful because you have things like this. Let's take a look real quick at the factions. We've got 5 factions, 2 neutral, 3 hostile. The Lanum Self-Determining League, Civil Outlander Union is neutral. Rion Fanara Free Compact, which is the one I just clicked on, they're hostile. Rough Outlander Union. Gentle Tribe of the Purple Trout Comarero, also neutral. Peasant of the Forest, which is a Savage Tribe, and the Savage Team, which is a Pirate Band, both also hostile. The reason we want to be careful of that is because that will, where we settle will determine our neighbors, and our neighbors will determine if their neighbor faction will determine if they're trying to instantly kill us. I don't want to go in the Barrens. I'd be okay with settling into the Lanum Self-Determining League. Tropical Rainforest. This is what I really want to look at, though. Okay, let's see. 40 out of 60 days. For a growing period, average temperature is not terrible. A lot of rainfall. I really want to look for something with like a much longer growing season. Question is, am I gonna find anything? 40 out of 60 might be my best bet. Ah, there we go. That's actually what I'm looking for, is a year-round growing season. The problem is this is a tropical rainforest. Who's that? Okay, that's the Self-Determining League. They're actually relatively friendly. Yeah, I think we'll actually settle here at the end of this road. So this is going to be our site. And now we choose our survivors. So we've got Lucia Kent, teenage female colonist of new arrivals. She was an industrial orphan. So she's got +3 mining, +3 crafting, and -2 intellectual. She has a bite scar on her right arm. We also have these, we also have these 5 we could choose from. But what I'm actually going to do is prepare carefully. Now the problem with this is you can actually go beyond, like, I could get rid of all of this. Actually, no, let's go back. Okay, wow, yeah, we're definitely keeping 4 eyes here because she's got 13 in construction and likes it. She's also got 13 in intellectual and likes it. The problem is Goblin here is her ex. He's actually a good miner, decent melee. She's a great shooter. She's a pretty good shooter. Do I have anybody else that I could replace him with? Okay, no, we're not doing lucky. Also, she's got a stab scar. Actually, you know what? Alright, so our team skills have 10 shooting, 6 melee, 13 construction, 10 mining. We only have 1 cooking, which is a problem. 4 plants, 3 medical, 13 intellectual. So I need somebody with better cooking and medical. The sickly child is pretty good at medical. Good cook, can't do medicine. Okay. Okay, who's the... Yes, I gotta replace Kent. Although, actually no, we're just gonna go ahead and start with these folks, because use what I've got. Alright, so generating the map now. Three of you awaken your cryo-sleep sarcophagi to the sounds of sirens and ripping metal. Barely gets the escape pods before the ship is torn apart, and then later you land on this unknown Rimworld. Pieces of the starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. This is our cat. This is our pet chinchilla. Alright, first off what we gotta do is you wanna find all of the supplies that crash land with you and unmark them as being forbidden. Because if they're forbidden, nobody will ever use them. Or none of your people will ever use them. Components are going to be super useful. Alright, who is our shooter? She is. So, okay, so Four Eyes, you're going to equip the bolt action rifle. Let's also allow the flak vest. Alright, Goblin, what are you good at? Melee, not so much. You can't shoot for crap, so you're going to equip the plasteel knife. Kent. 2 out of 2 shoot. Or 2 out of 2 shooting, so you're gonna get the revolver. Not super great, but oh good, we actually have this we can already turn into something. Alright, first off what we need to do is we need to go and make zones. Let's make a stockpile zone in there for basically everything. Don't allow rotten. Wait, no, do allow fresh, not rotten. Chunks, okay. Next we also need a dumping zone. The dump zone will go over here. Uncheck everything else. After that, what we're gonna need to do, we're gonna need to set some work priorities for manual priorities. Okay, so only Kent can firefight. That's not great. Kinda wish I'd seen that, but alright, there's that. We need to do some orders. We need, first off, let's chop a lot of wood, because we've got some already, but we need more. Set that area to chop wood. We also need to start building. Actually, but first off, let's go ahead and... Alright. I prefer to run this on the highest speed. Oh wait. We have Espresso, our dog. Female Labrador Retriever. Alright, so Kent is our woodcutter. Good news, we do also have the steam geyser here. We'll be able to use that once we get up to that level of ability. Also, let's go ahead and build a roof here. Luckily, roofs do not cost any materials, so... Do also need to finish off, so we're going to go ahead and designate... There we go. Now this stuff will not deteriorate. I think we're going to start our colony up here. Like our buildings up here. Let's go ahead and cut some plants. I'm going to designate a growing zone. 9 by 9 right here of... Actually no, potatoes will work. Make my ancestors proud. Oh wait, that's actually, yeah, that does have flooring. Right, I also need to start building. 13 by 15. Oh wait, no. Cancel that one. Marshy soil. Okay, we're gonna do floor. Can I even build a floor there? Okay. Build non-high stress numbers, but be careful, bridges are fragile. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna go slightly farther down. Cancel that. What the? Oh, we have monkeys. I should also look around for spaceship chunks and other animals. We do have a spaceship chunk. We have a ship chunk over here. We'll go ahead and deconstruct that. We have rhinos down here. Elephants. A cassowary. That's going to be a dangerous thing. Cassowaries do actually kill people on Earth. More elephants. A lot of stuff to mine, which is going to be great once I start getting into tech. Another piece of ship. Alright. Luckily, Four Eyes is a very quick constructor. Okay, we should actually, finish off this building. Also, let's go ahead and build a wall right there, or a door right there. There are much more efficient ways to do this, of course. Okay, she's cutting the palm tree down. This is going to be our bunkhouse. Let's look about it. I think this one's a little bit, one of these is a little bit bigger, of course. There we go. Also gonna need some furniture, some simple beds. Now the Q thing is a mod I have. We're gonna turn off Quality Builder on the beds for now. Going for a walk. Going for a walk. Sleeping on the ground. Going for a walk. Oh right, I should also build a pet sleeping spot. Right there. Actually, I'll just do one in all three rooms. So that Espresso can just sleep wherever she wants. Need defenses, colonist beds, recreation, and a meal source. Yeah, meal source is actually going to be my next. Make this one, we'll do 12 by 12. Also make concrete floors in here. I do plan eventually to turn all of this into something stronger and better, but okay, so Kent is apparently a bit of an early riser. Or Four Eyes is just exhausted from being 53, I just noticed. 23, 15, 53. By the way, if you're wondering about the... Let's take a look at Kent here. The 15 parentheses 16. The 16 parentheses is how chronologically old they are. 15 is their biological age, so that they've spent some time in like cryosleep. So let's go ahead and get a horseshoe pin. There's one bed. Oh, cool, we got an excellent one. Alright, set owner, this one will be the bed of Four Eyes. This one over here will be the goblin bed, which of course leaves this one as Kent's bed. A visitor from the Purple Trout Camarero. He is a trader, but I don't have any, I mean, I have money, but we need production. Alright, I also need who's our best social? Nope. Kind of. Four Eyes. Of course, my construction, my best construction is my best social. Okay, Kent is Espresso's master. We don't have anything we need. What does she need? Very low expectations, initial optimism, uncomfortable, disturbed sleep, eat without tables, slept outside, slept in the heat, slept on the ground, minor pain, environment, darkness, and hungry. Well, luckily we should be able to fix that pretty soon. Oh, what? Oh, cool, thanks. That's pretty cool of them. Anyway, what we also need in here is a butcher's table. It's not going to be outdoors for long. Republican Coalition of Lalia, Banqualior, Confederacy of yeah, I can't pronounce that. Federation of Arlia. I like that one. The settlement name, Mushroom World, Foreman Me, a Sunman at the Tree. I like that one. We'll go with that. We're also gonna need a fueled stove. One of the problems here is that potatoes do have a rather long growing period. Let's see, where was it? Ah, there it is, torch lamp. This is actually now going to be a new zone. This is entirely going to be... Actually, I'll take a look at raw resources. Never actually started the timer, but okay, so 5 more minutes. It automatically slows down to 1x speed when you're in combat. We're low on food, but soon we'll have monkey meat. Just butcher whenever I can. Oh, I should really not allow corpses here. Or, no, this is actually a storage for mechanoid and human corpses. There we go. Now we have monkey kibble. We're also going to add a bill here of cook simple meal. Actually, wait, no, we're going to do until you have 20. Okay, so Kent is our cook. All of 1 skill at that. Oh, that's great. Okay, let's also get some security real quick, because all we really need is... Actually... Go ahead and place a spike trap right there. It's not super great, but it'll do for now. Where is Kent going? Oh, getting the steel from the deconstructed thing. That tells me where Four Eyes has been. Okay, what is wrong with Goblin? Uncomfortable, ate without a table, awful bedroom, environment, drowsy, serious pain. Oh, from the food poisoning. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a dining area off of this. I am also going to floor it with wood. By the way, who is our hunter? Two on animals, 3 on animals, 1 on animals, but actually has interest in it. That's what the little fire means. A small flame means that the person has some interest in it. A 2-piece flame they have a very big interest in doing something. Alright, Kent's just going to go haul some component, which is going to be very good because I need component. Alright, potato field is growing, it's about a third of the way there. But we're gonna go ahead and pause, because that is this first episode done. If you enjoy, feel free to drop a like on the video, leave a comment down below if you have anything you'd like to say. And if you want to keep up with me and never seen my current series, consider joining the squadron by subscribing to the channel. It does help me out, and I really do appreciate it. As for that, squaddies, I have been D. The colony is just starting off, but I think we're on our way to being something worthwhile. Until next time, good night, and good gaming.